Morning, welcome to day 8 on the Camino. I had a decent night's sleep. It's a long day today. I didn't look at the forecast this morning, but last I saw it was going to be like 94 or so. And I have about 25 miles to go. Not by choice, but because there's no lodging available anywhere along the way. Well, maybe very early in the day, but that wouldn't work. Ocean is a ways out there. Well, I thought I was looking at an old out-of-use lift bridge, but actually it transports people in that box right there. From one side of the river to the other. Interesting. Too bad I don't have time to go down and try it out. Last mile or so been on this pedestrian and bike path. You can still hear the highway noise just over to the right, the freeway. But beats walking through town. Number one, I don't have to look at the map all the time. See where I'm turning next. I just took a few minute break here to stretch. My back's been sore all morning, my shoulders. I guess more so than my back, and my foot hurts as it has been. But no water here. But if I need to fix a bike, I'll be set. It's been a nice bike path. Just passed a sign that said 30 kilometers. Uh-oh. Got conflicting information. Sign over here says go straight. This arrow over here says turn left, and that's what the map has. You have to check it out. Well, with conflicting information back there. Well, the locals just passed me and indicated it could go either way. I chose to follow the map, mainly because I can see it makes a fairly straight path over to the coast. Recently left that bike path that I've been on for probably an hour. It's a pretty nice path. It'd be a nice place to ride. There were lots of riders out this morning. I'm back on that nice bike path. I guess if I'd stayed on it at the split, it may have even been shorter. Next time by bike. I try to avoid hitting any cows. I've been hiking for about 3.5 hours this morning, approximately 10 miles, not quite sure of the distance where I stayed versus where the mileage was for that city, but I made it to the coast. Some boardwalks over to the beach, the other side of those sand dunes, but I think we'll see the beach up ahead for a short period of time. At the beach in La Lorena. A few ships out off the shore also. Surf school. In the last 30 minutes, and less than a quarter of a mile from that tavern where I had a croissant and a Coke, I've seen more pilgrims than I've seen anywhere except for an albergue. I'll be seeing 12 to 15 people, walkers. Just had to climb a bunch of steps up from the beach, so this stretch looked like we're along the water, but I guess we're going to be elevated above the beach or water level. There's the beach we're just at. Can't even see, it's too much sun in my eyes. So when I saw the city up here, I was pretty sure there's only one more city we're going to hit, or at least obvious on the map, along the coast before we get to where I stopped tonight. That is my destination, but we're going to cut away from the coast and then back up to toward the water. Nice and cool in here. That's a huge manufacturing area, taking up some prime coastline. The path splits in about 2/10 of a mile. The left, the way I'd planned to go, goes into the hills. To the right is the coastal route. It does warn you about traffic on the road for the first 5K, 3 miles. But I think I'm going to go to the right because the views have tended to be better, at least a little different, on the coastal side than in the hilly side. We're often in the trees or getting the same view, same general view over and over. Alright, I've made the choice to take the coastal route. The one app did warn about traffic for the first 3 miles. It's shorter by 3 miles, but it's not my reason for doing it. I'm still going to get to town much earlier than expected because the train's generally been pretty flat today, and a long, easy downhill into La Arena at the beach. But yeah. Looking forward to the coastal views again. Inland now, but we'll get out there. When I got near town for my destination today, I stopped for a Coke by the beach because besides I was thirsty and cold drink sounded so good, but also I still have 3 hours before I can check in the hotel, and I only have about 2 miles to walk. So I'll be there very early. I see there's a lighthouse. Maybe I'll walk out to it if possible. There's the lighthouse. This beach is only about a half a block from my hotel. That's so convenient. It's only about 3:30. Maybe after I check in and get rid of my pack, maybe I'll walk over here before doing my laundry.